Give it all you got till there's nothing left. You're more than capable. Just believe it's yours and it'll be. Have faith and you'll see. There's a power deep inside you. All you gotta do is reach inside you. Don't be afraid. You could face anything. Just repeat after me. I am power, I am love, I am light. I am worthy, I am learning, I deserve it. I am faithful, I am able, I am fearless. I am humble, I am grateful, I am purpose. I am passion, I am present, I'm determined. I am strong, I am brave, I am enough. Know that it won't be easy, still I won't give up.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sorry.
Hello.
Having a little issues here. I'm like
We
trying to.
are here.
I'll put my glasses back on. I'm trying to play myself. I don't know why. Ain't no way.
I ain't even gonna try right now. I can't see.
It bees like that. Yo, you guys are lucky. I have good vision because
not having good vision sucks.
So guys, welcome back on
Ali,
another
it's
Wednesday.
me.
Yo, yeah. Seriously. Hi, everybody. Sorry we started so late. Life, man. Life. That's all I gotta say. Life. But we are here. We're ready to talk some shit on this beautiful Wednesday. Hope everybody enjoyed their day. Hope everybody's ready. Grab your wine glasses, grab your beer, whatever if you're not drinking, grab the blunt, whatever you gotta grab. Sit your ass down. We ready to talk some shit. We got some dope ass topics.
Enjoy.
Hello. Hey everybody. Glad to see you guys popping in.
Who's there?
I don't know. It just says Facebook user. I don't have it open.
Oh, I do, but I don't see nobody.
So yeah, guys. How are you guys? I just wanna shout out to all the parents, yo, because this school, I feel like this summer went faster than normal. So it's like, damn, a lot of kids already started school, or they're starting school this week, or they're starting next week.
Yeah.
Man, pull it together, guys. We in it.
Yeah, ours don't start until next week, but a lot of kids started.
Some kids started this week. Some kids started last week. Some kids started last month. People down south.
Yeah.
No, this month. Just earlier in the month. I'm thinking it's September already. Look, my brain is already thinking ahead.
Is.
I know, tomorrow. Last day of the month. How's everybody doing? Hang in there. These kids are going to start school. We're going to get into school mode. They're going to be going to bed earlier, hopefully. They're going to be getting good grades. No stress about what we doing today, for those that didn't send their kids to summer camp, because kids don't worry about money. It's like, let's go and do all of these fun things,
Oh, we have one of our Facebook. That's
said,
Deanna.
She said, I'm exhausted.
I am too. Hi, Sin. Hey, Jess. Jess was like, yo.
Hey. Yeah, I know. It's hard. It's hard too, because it's like, I think that's the thing that I miss most about being a child or being in school. That summer vacation was fucking golden. But as a parent on the other side, it's like, fuck. Now I got to make sure, that I have something for them to do during the day, especially if you're a single parent or you're working. It's like, how am I going to get them entertained? Who's going to watch them? Who's going to feed them? Doing homework assignments, because, all these kids are waiting until the last week to do homework.
Mine is. It's like,
someone said this week is off the chain. No. Oh no. And then it's like people are also trying to, have that final like end of summer big shebang thing,
Definitely.
Somebody's celebrating a birthday soon. Claude knows what we did back in the day with my kids.
Yes. yes.
No, so
girl,
I'm just gonna say, hang in there, guys. We're almost there. It's just annoying. I don't know. I don't know the public school system. Like, I was looking at the calendar. I'm like, yo, they go back to school and then they off like fucking 3 days.
Yeah. especially with all these new holidays.
Yep. It's crazy. It's
And
crazy.
then, what they didn't make up for the like pandemic, and then we have snow days, and remember they had to go in for snow days and
That's the thing that sucks for them, right? They don't know what a snow day is, especially the new kids. Like the kids that have been in school a little bit, they don't know what a school day is because now the schools are just like, don't come in, we're going to go remote.
yeah. Yeah. Well, that
We
was
didn't have to worry about that shit. I mean, but we
well,
also had
our
to wake
boys are
up.
around the same age, and they're
Yeah.
going into the same grade, so it's like they both experience kindergarten with this whole pandemic and going remote
Mhm.
and being like that first,
That's what I'm saying. But it sucks. They don't have no school. They don't have no like snow days, like when shit happens. Like
Mm-mm.
snow day. I remember on snow days waking up at like 5:30. I kid you not, if it started snowing the night before, that was the earliest I was waking up. I didn't even wake up that early for school, but I was up. I was like, I'm gonna turn on that TV. The moment they say no school, I'm turning the fuck up.
Man, that was me every Saturday. Well, I told you about TGIF when I was growing up, and
I'm
Saturday
dead.
mornings. But no, like seriously, talking about that, like even these teachers, though. I mean, no offense. I know I have a lot of friends that are teachers and paras and stuff, but the school system here. A lot of teachers don't want to go back to work.
Well,
They don't want
they
to go
doing
back to
extra
work.
shit now. They lose their.
Some of
I
them,
feel like a lot of them are losing funding, and they're still expected. They have their expectations keep going higher and higher. Their pay rate isn't changing, and then their like funding is dropping too. Like a
that it.
lot of
Well, yeah. I
teachers,
mean, and funding has always been hard for them
yeah.
anyway.
No, but
But
it's
fun,
even worse
like,
now because it's like
yeah.
the government's trying to penny pinch for Lord knows what
You're
else
like,
because we're not being really taken care of right now. Let's be honest.
yeah,
So it's like and our kids are suffering now because if the teachers suffer, they're not going to be doing their jobs correctly.
like a
So
static.
it's crazy.
Sorry. This
Oh,
is,
you hear it on there?
yeah. You hear it or no?
No,
That's me.
but yeah, no, it's pretty sad. But all we could do is hope and wish for the best and
Yeah.
guide our kids through
I
all
mean,
of this.
honestly, did you? I mean, listen, we're what 3 years in now, and did you see? I don't know if you ever saw the video of like the teacher supposedly teaching, and then she was getting fucked from the back. She was having like sex, and it happened to be like online. You never saw that?
No,
You gotta look it up.
I don't know if I want to. They have to pay for supplies too. Yeah.
And then it was all the people that were going to work and stuff like that. And then some people got caught jerking off.
Man, that's the other thing too, right? Especially for like the younger kids
Yeah,
with remote learning, right?
yeah.
It's hard to get your kids when the kids are in front of you. It's hard to get them to sit down and listen and pay attention. Imagine when they're in their home setting, in front of a computer or a tablet, not playing a
It
game.
was it was hard. It was
That
hard.
shit is
It was
hard.
hard. Oh, look, it was hard. Like seriously. I mean, I don't know about you, but like, my kids came first for a long time, and they still do in a way. But I had made sure that I kept up like on top of the schedule, like the school schedule.
Hmm.
But it was so hard. Even when I worked at home, it was hard because I dealt with patients, right? So I have a little kindergartner, 5 years old, you know, mommy, mommy,
And it's also
mommy.
who's gonna watch them too as they're remote learning.
Yeah, yeah. It was hard. It was really hard. People didn't even know how hard it was.
Yeah.
It's different when you're a little when you got them a little older and they're like used to certain things, and but I give it to the people who had to deal with that,
Mm-mm.
including myself.
So, guys, we're gonna get on to topics. I just,
Yes.
dove right into that. I seen that Joe Parker posted this earlier, and I needed to talk about it because we
Mm,
we gonna debate about this one. So he posted, women are debating on a working man
I didn't even see
with
that.
40K in the bank or a man with 250K of street money. Who are you choosing? It's the face for me. I'm dying to know.
Um,
So I'm gonna repeat the
but how
question
about
one more
how about
time.
how about if they're both?
No, no, but that's the question. The question is, would you prefer to be with, and I'm gonna open up this question, right? Would you prefer to be with a man or a woman that works, like has a legitimate job and has 40K in the bank, or a man or a woman with like 250K of street money? What are you picking? Who are you choosing with? Like what are your perspectives on this?
You know,
I'm dying to know yours because you really thinking. I see your face. Like I know my
yeah,
answer.
because you know why? Because like
So let me read you a response while you
to
think.
yeah, read
So
the
somebody
response.
said, "Me personally, them working men be boring as hell.
What?
9 out of 10, they want to go 50-50 on a bill, etc., etc. And what the fuck is 40K? Laugh out loud. Street ninja me, please. You only live once, and I'm trying to live. Plus, I'm gonna help my man invest and flip that 250K."
Yeah, like it's hard. I think like what's your answer?
I personally, okay, so like people automatically go for the money. Somebody just made a comment too. I'm choosing stability,
Mhm.
longevity, right?
Yeah.
So automatically, a lot of women are gonna go towards,
A
the
lot.
street money,
A lot of
250K.
women. Mhm.
250K is a lot of fucking money. It's a lot of fucking money I don't have. But at what risk, right?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
that money could be gone in a second.
Yep.
It's not legitimate money. It's not legal money.
Unless they're smart.
So I know, but
Yeah.
let's be honest, not everybody's the smartest, right?
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, you have street money and you're putting yourself at risk, right? Like
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that dealt with people that have been in a relationship with street
Money.
street money, and it's nice. It's good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's really fucking bad. It's very unstable. You can be good one time, and then, and I feel like, especially now in today's society, that street lifestyle, everybody's ratting each other out. And correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the comments if you feel like it, but I feel like it's not, they don't go by the same code as they used to. The streets is different now. Everybody's ratting on each other. Everybody's trying to be better than everybody else. There's no, this is my area, this is my section, this is, everybody's competing. There's
I think
no,
yeah, I think it
so it's
really
it's extremely unstable. It's not like it was back then. And even back then it was dangerous, right? Because you're always going to have somebody that wants to be bigger, better, stronger, more powerful, more money, greed, right?
mhm.
And that's where greed comes to play. So now you're dealing with somebody that could potentially lose their life.
Mhm.
You lose your life because you're dealing with them, or they get caught up and now they're in jail and the money's gone. What are you going to do, um and then you have the working man. He might not make that much money. He might not have that much money up front, but if he's working, he got 40K in the bank. Imagine how his pension and 401k
It's
401k
gonna
look.
come in a couple years.
Because I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you this right now, th- a lot of the street people that I knew growing up, that my parents knew, are in jail, dead, or broke as fuck right now. Right? Let's be honest. Nobody really. You're there for a fun time, not a long time in the street lifestyle. From my perspective, this is my perspective. So I feel like, and then it's also, money aside, right? Money isn't everything. Money comes and goes. It don't matter. Oh, look, somebody says street money doesn't stay unless you make it worth it. Like you can't be a stripper forever. You do it, you use that money to invest in time in your future. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Most people don't invest, right? Because they need to, everybody's worried about how they look, right? So they're buying the watches, they're buying the bags for the girls, they're buying the cars, they're spending all this money, and then it goes, right? And you're not gonna have that power forever. Like you said, that's not a job that you do forever. And if you do it forever, it's not looking good for you, bro. You either going to jail, you're
Yeah.
gonna die, or you're gonna get phased out. Your own people will turn on you. They'll be like, yo, this nigga's old. I'm tired of hearing him. He ain't even about this life. He don't even know. He ain't keeping up with the times. We need to get rid of him. And
Yeah.
what are you gonna do
Yeah,
at
and it
that
did,
point?
and then it really depends on what type of street money, right? Like what they sell, right?
Hmm.
But like my answer is I would rather have someone who has a good paying job, if it's 40, 50, even 100K, because you can have a decent job and still make 250, you know what I mean, a
Mm-hmm.
year. But it also depends. I feel like the person just, they have to be smart in general with their money. They have to be able to know how to save, how to invest, you know. Like I said, even with street money, like for me, I don't know, like it's I think, listen, more power to you
Cause
if you
listen,
do it.
I
More
get
power to
I
you.
get
And I know families do it, and I know, like,
uh-huh.
I've,
And people we
yeah,
probably know a few that's successful and doing
yeah,
okay, but at
yeah,
what risk?
yeah.
That doesn't work for
Like I know,
everybody.
like I know someone personally, like, you know, that had to. They were a kid, and this is someone very close to me, and they were taken away because the house got raided. And this was back in the 90s, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
then he had to go through, like, okay, the family being separated, and the father doing whatever he's doing. So it's just, I don't know, like, I
and
listen.
and let's be honest, the people the people that are in the world today, like, y'all can't even handle and stay loyal in social media. So how the fuck you staying loyal to somebody while they doing a bit? Like, let's be honest. Let's keep it real here, right? That's what we're doing here at Girls Gone Wine. We keep it real. So it's like, there's so many risks involved, where it's like, is the money worth it?
Mm,
And it's all about that idea. And then it's like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, part of me thinks like, yo, fuck this. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie Illegal Tender.
that sounds familiar,
A
maybe.
legal tender.
Mm,
That woman was fucking smart.
mm,
She took her man's money, and she was like, listen, all this money that you making on the streets, we gonna clean it. We're gonna invest it. And the woman was fucking rolling in cash, right? Obviously, it came back to get her. And that's my whole point. And it's a
mhm.
movie, but it could be real life, right? So it's like, if you have the money, and you invest it and you make that money grow, and then you don't have to do that job anymore, that's fucking beautiful, right? But that not everybody has that smarts, that money, that the money
Well,
smarts to do that.
it's kind of like, what's that movie Jennifer Lopez made, the stripper movie? I didn't really see it. I didn't
Yeah,
see
but
the
they
whole
weren't
thing.
investing.
But oh, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see. I
No, they
honestly
weren't
didn't really see
investing.
it.
They
I
were
didn't.
just they were hustling people. They were drugging men and taking their money, emptying out, the draining their
Yeah, but
accounts.
they weren't investing it.
No, they
Oh,
weren't. They were just
wow.
living off of it.
Yeah. Well,
They were buying shit for themselves, but
I
that's
didn't.
that's a little
I
different.
didn't get to see it. I
Yeah, no,
should.
it's not that type. It's not that type of situation, but
But what I'm saying is, if that was the case, right? Say like we had our whole ring, and I like, we can't be strippers. But I'm
what
just
the
saying,
fuck you talking about? They got places in ATL and
listen,
shit where they got big bitches. And then listen, there's a lot
listen.
of men
I've
that
seen.
love
Listen,
big women.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I'll probably do some cocktails. No, I went to one stripping class with my cousins for her bridal shower. It was so funny. But uh, like, say if we had like a ring, right, a ring of people, right, and
Hmm.
we're doing that stuff. We'll probably be the ones to invest in things or save that money somehow, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like,
But it's so easy. You know what I like I've
even with
I've
a
I've
regular.
been at, like, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not talking about like illegal shit, right? But like, I like to gamble, right? I've won a
We
lot
both
of
do.
fucking money, but that's what I'm saying. I've won a lot of
Like,
fucking money, disgusting money for me. I'm not saying and it
Ellie.
goes, it comes and it
Hmm.
fucking
I
goes.
mean, I've
Even when
won.
you try to kind of invest it,
I've won
it's
and
like
lost.
you get so caught up. So I get it,
Hmm.
and especially in like the street lifestyle, there's an image that you have to kind of, you don't have
Keep up,
to,
you mean?
but they keep up that image. And pole dancing is hard. I tried. It was no joke hard. Yo, I
Yeah, no, it's no
listen.
joke. It was hard. It was
I
hard,
ain't
but
dancing on no pole. That pole
it was
dancing on
fun.
me. No, I'm joking.
That pole dancing on you. Yo, so hopefully we get that guest. Remember our guest that we were supposed to have last week? And
Yeah, she needs to come
yeah,
through.
she needs to
Talk
come
her
through.
shit.
We
Okay,
If she's
see.
looking. No, we're gonna
Nah,
definitely
if
know.
you
We have an
watching.
event. We have an event this evening, so She's probably there, but
Yeah, look. Galaxy said half of females that will mess with a street dude will probably tell when they get jammed up. That's what I'm talking about. So it's like, yo, no. That's what I said. I
what do you
said
mean?
nobody told.
They're probably like,
He
oh,
probably snitch. They probably snitch.
the rat on
They
them.
probably snitch.
Cause
Let me
those,
tell you, these a lot of people are. The problem is everybody's fucking selfish now, right? Everybody's tired of getting hurt. Everybody's tired of getting jammed up, and it's like now we making other people pay for other people's mistakes, right? So now you got these women, and they're like, yeah, I'll take the street guy. I'll take this street guy for 250K, 250K. And then it's like he gets jammed up and it's like, yeah, nah, I stashed some of the money for myself. Yeah, this is where he at. This is what he's doing. Blah, 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 blah. They'll do that. They don't give a fuck.
yeah,
It's sad.
loyalty. Oh, I think she's watching. She said, "Are y'all, hey, talking about me?" Yes,
Are
we
you talking
are.
about me? Snitches
Yes,
get
we
stitches.
are.
Yo, man.
No, man, we are talking about you, boo. I was gonna hit you up earlier, but I figured you were getting ready for tonight.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that was a topic I wanted to talk about because I wanted to see people's perspectives. Who you choosing, guys? Galaxy, who you choosing? Donna, who you choosing? Are you gonna
Deanna, yeah.
Deanna, who are you choosing?
Would you
You gonna
send?
pick
I don't know if Cynthia's still there.
the working person with 40K in the bank, has a stable job, or you gonna pick somebody that's in the streets but 250K? You know? I don't know. What you gonna pick?
I
And
don't
it's hard
know.
too.
I don't know.
I
It's
feel like
hard.
the government's got smarter too. It's
Yeah,
like
but
even
that
if you invest
but
your
now
money, like
like
how are you really
yeah,
investing your
but
money
now
where
look,
they're not gonna seize it?
like even people who sell weed, right? Now it's legal, right? So
Yeah.
like you can own your own company and you can own, you know what I mean? So they're making profits and you know.
Facts. See, people said 40K stability, then flip that
Mhm.
stable a
Yeah.
1,000% or
Yep.
10,000% or maybe a million. I don't know because there's too many zeros. I'm not doing that math. But yes, no, I get it. That's what I'm saying. The stability is key, you know. And then it's like how many like probably like a 401K, a pension. You're gonna retire. You ain't gotta worry about nobody going to jail unless he's doing something else. You don't gotta worry about anything. Like it's just like
Yeah.
steady money. That
Yeah.
stability is key. And I think that's the problem. I think that's why a lot of street people normally go for the younger girls because the younger girls don't get that stability thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it's so easy to like
And it
lure
really
them in.
depends,
Like, I'll buy
honestly.
you some bags.
Yeah.
I'll buy you, and some older women that have that hood mentality.
Mhm.
It's like grow
Yeah.
up,
Yeah. There are a lot of women still
you
out there with
know.
that hood
And then it's
mentality.
also too them. I'm not even gonna lie, them street guys, they don't be loyal, man. They be here for a
Mm-mm.
fun time, not a long time.
Mm.
So it's like the same girls that be. I know people that have done a bid for a guy that was cheating on him and had a whole nother family. Come on. You just ruined your whole freaking life for a guy to stay loyal to him. What did you prove? You proved that you boo boo the fool. You a clown now. You did jail time for
Yeah.
a guy that I'm not going to say he didn't love you, but he didn't love you enough because he was loving everybody. That's
Mm.
crazy.
Yeah. A lot of people like that.
What did they say?
So I have one. I think Cynthia said 40K definitely. There's no time for that crazy life. And then D said some people chase the
Chase the
adrenaline
adrenaline
that
that
comes
comes
with
with fast
fast
cash.
cash.
No, of course.
Donna said funny though, because there's also other jobs that aren't exactly stable, but probably still better than someone
Who's
who's
working
working the
the streets
streets
and selling
and
shit.
selling
No,
shit.
you're
Yeah.
right. You're right,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Galaxy said, plus lawyers cost even more when you got a big charge. Yes.
Yeah. Those lawyers get money.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no, but I didn't see that post earlier. I didn't see that post earlier.
Yeah, no, I seen that. I was like, oh, we gonna talk about it today.
All right. I got to bring something up funny. I mean, I got to bring something up funny. You hear me?
Or you might get hurt just because ops caught him and you. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was saying.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get right because how do you hurt somebody, right? If you are a smart person, right? If you really want to hurt somebody, if you really want to hurt somebody, you're going to go for their family. You're going to go for their sensitive spots, right?
Yeah.
Because, you could threaten them, right? But if, like, especially if somebody owes you money or something, you know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to hurt you because then you ain't going to pay me back. Now I'm going
Mhm.
to hurt what means the most to
Mhm.
you. Now
Mhm.
the wife and the kids, and then that's too much shit.
That's a lot.
That's too much
It's a lot to
shit.
think about, and I mean, listen, sometimes
That's what I'm
there are
saying.
people that
You're gonna have to worry about. Imagine having to like you have 250K, right? You have all this money. Imagine having to like have their guy friends like watch you all the time, or like you always have to be watched. You always like you can't just go to the mall and shop. Now you got to worry because oh
people
no,
know
that's
how you
op
look.
territory.
Hmm.
We know how she look. Da, da, da. Nah, that's not cute. That's not
Yeah.
like everybody thinks it's cute until it gets real. Now he's getting you jammed up. Now you going to fucking do laundry or something, and somebody presses you and they're like, "Yo, listen, tell your man to hit me up." Blah, blah, blah. That
Mm.
shit ain't even fucking funny. That's
Yeah.
not cute.
Yeah.
It's not cute at all.
And I don't like people much, so but
Slave to cash.
yeah,
Hmm.
slave to cash, man. It's sad.
It's not worth it.
No.
No. Fuck your whole life up.
But yeah, no.
Oh my God,
No.
Claudia. I can't. I know what she's gonna talk about. So anybody that follow us on the Facebook page of Girls Gone
Mhm.
Wine, Claudia posted a picture of a man
Yep. Cuz it says it's every female's dream.
who says he's every female's dream. I don't know how you're gonna show it.
We
You're gonna
had
go up to the camera.
we
I don't
had
know how
some
to. I
funny
don't know how to add it here.
no, we had some funny comments.
Yeah,
We
so we're
had
gonna read
some
the comments.
comments.
So yeah, but we gotta show them the picture.
Okay.
Anyway, this guy
Okay, let's see if you
has
can see it. I don't
the
know.
longest fucking nipples on earth. I
I've
don't.
ever seen, and
I.
I've seen a lot.
She
Like,
said I've seen a
no, because
lot.
especially at my job,
Girl, you gonna
like
make me get up? We gonna have to go all the way to
I
the
worked in
camera.
the ER, girl. I
I'm
really
not
have
gonna be
seen a
able
lot.
to.
Oh, we gotta go up to the camera.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I'm not gonna be able to.
all right.
Excuse me,
Gonna
pardon me, excuse me.
Ellie's gonna strut your way so you can see
Tell me if you can see it.
these nipples. You look hot, girl. I like that dress. Nope. Wait. A little bit up. Wait. Go down. No. Wait, tilt it that way. Like tilt it forward a little bit. And I go up a little bit more. You can kind of see, you kind of can't. No. You can't really see it.
What the
Right
hell?
there. You see, it like happened real quick. Nope. Nothing. It's a white screen. It's a white screen. I'm trying to tell you.
It's the brightness is too up.
So lower it. You act like you don't got an iPhone. Did it shut off?
All right, guys. There we go.
You got it?
That's the picture that we talking about, guys. There you go. Nice and front.
She said nice in front of center. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Yeah. So I was gonna bring this up because these comments were hilarious.
Yeah,
I
she
had
gonna
to
read the
share this.
comments for some
I had to
comedic.
share this.
Stop it.
What did it
Okay, so I'm
say?
gonna read what
Say it.
somebody said. It was so gross. That's what she said. They look like cow udders. Poor thing.
Yes, that's
She
what I
got
thought.
nip dicks on her chest.
Wait,
He
what?
got nip dicks on his chest. I'm weak. You guys are
Nip
terrible.
dicks.
So
Yo, seriously, our fan.
we're gonna read. We just want to, for some comic relief.
I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
read.
read the comments, the best comments, because they're
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
All right. So I'm actually gonna read Ellie's first. It said, "Them nipples done fed the whole North America."
Oh shit.
Then another one is, who has he been feeding?
Yo, dead ass.
um, just
Oh
went
yeah,
in.
yeah. So
Just went in.
Jesse
Gotta
went
go in
in.
with
All right.
Jess.
So Jess said, he said, dude looks like he breastfed himself. They're so long they make each peck look like an inflated helium balloon. His titties look like that thing bakers use to frost the top of cupcakes. I bet you he uses them long ass nips as kickstands during his push-ups at the gym. Why they so rough looking though?
For real, that's
They
what I
look
said. They
like
were a little
baby
dry.
fingers. He's an alien who forgot to hide his antennas. This fucker's nipples knows the temperature of the room he's about to walk into.
Oh my god. Yeah, he went. He
Oh
went in.
God.
Oh, where's the other one? I didn't see that one. I didn't
He's
see that one.
definitely repping titty and taco Tuesdays with them long ass horse titties and taco meat on his chest. He's every horse and cow's dreams. He can feed all the baby cows and ponies on the farm.
Dead.
I'm weak. You guys are terrible.
Yo, that's funny. That
Terrible.
is funny. Okay, but honestly, right? The question is, if you're talking to someone and you don't know they look like that, and then the
Bro, there
first
ain't no
moment,
way. There ain't
there's
no
the
way you
fir-
don't see them nipples in any shirt he wears.
just saying.
No, you laughing. I'm dead ass. There's no way.
No, I'm just saying that's
Somebody said that's a confident ninja.
Wait, what? That's a confident what ninja?
Ninja.
Yo, I don't know. That would scare me.
Listen, there is no way that he can get away with hiding those things unless he's taping them down. No matter what he wears, especially he looks like he's built. He looks like he's a little muscular. So that means his chest pops out, right?
That's
You're
so
gonna see those
weird.
nips. It's hard to hide little nips.
Yo, like it's just so weird. I mean,
And
listen,
we wear
we
bras,
and
so
we
imagine a
and
fucking
we had kids. We know how women our nipples do extend to a certain.
nah. Them
You
shits
know,
is those
this
shits are
is
unreal.
this is yeah. I could see what Jess said though, balloons. No, it was funny. I just had to bring that up just because the comments were hilarious,
Yo, the comments.
and we just needed like something loose. But
So, guys, we have another topic, and it's a good one. I didn't tell you about this one, but it's good.
I know you with your topics, her little
I need to know what you guys are gonna say about this
okay.
one. So, I seen this on a friend's page. It popped up, and I was like, bro, let's talk about it, right? Just because you don't cheat does not mean you're a great spouse or partner.
Facts. Facts.
Let's talk about that. Let's dive
Just-
into that,
just
guys. I'm gonna read it one more time for
Yeah,
anybody
read it.
that's just tuning in.
Read it. Read it again.
And yeah, I want you guys to speak on this. Just because you don't cheat does not mean that you are a great spouse or partner. I'm gonna just say this. I hate when people fucking say that shit. Well, I never cheated on them. That's kind of what
but
you're supposed to not cheat. That's kind of like a rule, no? So like just because you follow one rule doesn't mean,
you're executing the other rules.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's that's bare
Yeah.
minimum shit to a
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah. I just think that like a lot of people don't understand their own toxicity.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people believe what they want to believe, so some people don't even see when a relationship starts shifting, even if you're in a good relationship. And then not everybody that you do have those couples that are like, yo, ups to those power couples that understand and want to work and grow together, and more power to you. But a lot of people don't understand that just because you don't cheat doesn't mean that you were a good person to that other person.
What is that
This isn't-
noise?
this.
Oh, that's you. Now I
Telling you,
hear.
it started
You could be
like
loyal, but also neglect your partner. Example, your partner plays video games all day and they say, I could be cheating or at a bar or a club. That's what I'm saying. You could live with someone and still be lonely. Yes.
Yep. Yep.
There's so many
Yep.
ways you can be lackluster in
and you can be
a relationship.
and you could have been the best, like, not the best, but a decent partner where you're not going out and you're not, you're staying home, taking care of the kids, and you're working, and your partner is doing the same. But then it's like, where's
lack of communication.
lack
too.
of communication?
Bro,
There's no connection
It's
anymore.
so much.
It's
so
like you said,
many-
you feel lonely, and it's just like, okay, so why am I in a relationship?
Yep.
Because there's financial stability, or because the kids want to see us together, or because this is the way people think it's supposed to be.
There's so many issues
This thing
that
is annoying
happen.
me.
Ugh. There's so many things that can go wrong in a relationship, or things that can hurt a relationship, you know, that will literally be sometimes worse than cheating. Like, think about it. There's physical abuse, there's emotional abuse, there's mental abuse, there's financial abuse. There's so many ways where so many some that are that can be just as bad, if not worse than cheating, you know? And it's like there's so many things, gaslighting, even little shit like
Hmm.
gaslighting people, or like um
Like, you know what really gets to me? Like, I heard this recently too, right? Like, there's this couple, and it's like, oh, I'm the breadwinner, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and she does nothing. Like, bitch, like, who do you think gets up and takes care of your kids? Who do you think goes out their way to help people, family? You know what I mean? Or does things? Who's washing your clothes? Who's making you food? Or who's, you get what I'm saying? Or who's going to these schools events because your ass can't make it, or to the sports events because your ass can't make it? You know what I mean?
somebody said cheating is easy, and cheating is easy and it sucks, but it can be forgivable. But neglect and abuse is worse to me. Nah, facts.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
No,
Right.
I
And then
agree.
and then it's also the other aspect, right? Like when I think about cheating, right? When I think about cheating, because I've been on both sides. I've cheated, I've been cheated on, right? Not everybody has seen both sides, right? But for me, it's more of a, even when I've been cheated on, or even when I've done it, I've always thought about, why am I doing it, right? And I think,
Something's pushing me to do that.
yes, like what is
Yeah.
leading me there? And I
Hmm.
also think about that when I get cheated on, right? Like, cuz especially as women. I don't know about men, but I feel like women always blame themselves first, and men will blame, like, from my
The
experience,
partner.
I see, you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
I see that they'll blame their partner. Oh, you didn't do this for me, you didn't do. They won't take accountability, like, I was weak. I wasn't able to speak up. I've been there. I was weak. I gave up speaking up, right? Because there's a point where you're
You f-
talking to
you
yourself.
feel like you're not being
You're like,
heard.
I
Yeah.
keep telling you there's these
Like.
issues here,
Hmm.
and then when things are bad, it's so much easier to see other things that may not be good for you, but they look better because you're not dealing with them. They're not in front of you dealing with it, right? The
Yeah.
grass is greener effect, right? So, like, I always think about that, and it's like, that's always a conversation you want to have, regardless if you want to keep continue that relationship or not. That's always a conversation you should have. Me personally, what I would say is, if you're in a situation where somebody cheated on you, if you can, because sometimes it's ugly and sometimes you can't have that
Hmm.
closure or that
Hmm.
conversation, but if you can have that conversation with them, ask them, why did you cheat? Was it something I did, or was it something that we couldn't get to, like a resolve? Like, was there an issue? What exactly was the problem? Because 9 times out of 10, it's like basic shit that if y'all would have spoke about, or
Hmm.
if you would have actually cared, right? It probably could have been fucking avoided. And I'm not saying that to make excuses for people that cheat, because cheating is wrong. Whether you cheat, you're wrong. You're wrong either way. But that conversation is so important to have, because it's like, it makes you check yourself too, right? Because you can sit there and be like, oh, I did everything for you, because it's very easy to be like, I, right? Now, what did I do to you to make you feel like you needed to find somebody else? Right? Now I'm going to take accountability for my actions. Maybe I pushed you too much. Maybe I didn't take your feelings into account when I made
And that's
decisions.
where
Maybe I
neglect comes.
made you feel
Like
lonely.
lonely, neglection. When you're not being, like, I feel like, and it goes for both men and women, right? When they don't see and are grateful for their partner, you know what I mean? What they say? Who would that say? Galaxy?
Teddy said weak head, number one cause of cheating.
I mean, hey, for a guy standpoint, I guess that sucks for them. But
You could give the most bomb ass fucking head, a nigga will still cheat.
yeah,
So I
because it's
disagree with
I
that. But
disagree, because
that's
I think there's a lot more to it.
yeah.
But, like, honestly, like, like I said, you could feel lonely. Then there's also those people who think that, like, they're so good at this, right? They're so
Yeah.
good at this, but then they don't see the verbal abuse. They don't see the just the looking down on, you know what I mean? Like you're
He
getting,
said he was kidding.
yeah. You know, you the fact that someone's looking down on you just because like you're doing this much and then you feel like your partner is not doing, you know, that much. But at the same time, it's like you're both, you know,
Hmm.
taking care of certain things. You're not staying home,
Yeah.
right? And imagine, and then like, how about people that don't have kids, right?
Hmm.
There has to be something there where the couples are not communicating and not being able, or like people just outgrow each other and then they're just so
Yeah.
afraid to be like, listen, I don't see this going anywhere anymore.
Hmm.
You know, I think it's time. I think that's where people
And
people
it's
lack to be
funny.
like, yo, I think it's time to just, you know, end this.
It's funny that you say that because my mom sent me something that fits
Really?
perfectly well to that. I'm not even joking. She sent it. Look, 11 minutes ago. She said, change can be scary, but you know what's scarier? Allowing fear to stop you from growing, evolving, and progressing.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship where you or guys are no longer growing, progressing,
Hmm.
or learning, from that, leave.
Yeah, you got to leave. As no
And
matter
with,
no matter how hard it is,
yo,
no
because it
matter
be
how
hard.
hard it
Because
is,
you could still
because
love
you
somebody.
can still love somebody, and but at the same time, it's like your own. You know what I mean? Like you need to also want good for yourself, right? Like
Teddy said,
when
run. They just be in relationships just to not be alone or they're addicted to attention. Some
exactly.
people are not. I don't agree with that. He said some people are not made to be faithful. I don't think that's the issue. I just feel like when when you find the right person, there's no thinking of anybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Green's like,
But I don't know. But you know, but
mm.
listen, no, you know what? I don't know. I don't know, Ellie, because it's like you could think you found the right person, right? But again, I always say it's like mind over matter. You can always think you find the right person. I'm more of like I feel a connection, right?
Yeah.
So I know when you're supposed to be a part of my life, right? But I also understand that if this is not the moment, if this is a time that things have to happen the way that they need to happen, then that's what was meant to happen. You get what
No,
I'm
I get
saying?
that. No, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying, but I'm like I'm not gonna say that like he's saying some people are not made to be faithful. No, you're not made like anything. It depends on what you go through and how you process shit.
Yeah. And
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 who
I
you
think
become.
yes,
And
and
who
it's
you
what who
become
you become, right?
because
Because everybody's gone through shit where you literally decide, am I gonna be the villain or am I gonna be a victim or am I like how am I coming out in here?
my
That's
song.
that's your way.
How about my song, right? Jasmine
Yeah.
Sullivan. How about that song, right? You're gonna make a hoe out of me.
But
Right?
that's all about
But
perspective.
that's all about, but that's what I'm saying. Like imagine what she was saying, like, right? As a good woman, right? You've
Hmm.
always been a good woman to someone, but you've gotten so fucked over that you're just like, you know what, fuck it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it takes I mean, we all have our moments where we fall, right?
Yeah.
We all have our villain error. We all go through
Yeah.
shit. But at the same time, it's like if you're strong enough to still maintain that good person and those good intentions, because it's very easy. It's very easy for people to take you out of character. And
Yeah.
it's very easy to follow that dark path,
Hmm.
especially when things are constantly beating you down. I've been feeling like that for a while. I literally been feeling like I'm drowning, and every time I'm close to getting air, another wave comes in and I'm drowning again,
Mm.
right? It's so easy for me to let myself drown and let go and just let everything fall apart,
Hmm.
right? But that's not going to take me anywhere. So it's like I need to push myself so eventually I will get air and I will be able to breathe.
Yeah.
But it's so easy. I get it. It's easy to just give up and be like, yo, fuck this. Too much shit is going on. I'm done. I'm through with this. And I'm not saying that makes anybody weak because we all fall. We've all been there where we just gave up, right? But it's all about, okay, now I need to get
Not
myself
really.
back
I don't
up
call it not really giving up, but I feel like
for a moment,
for
for
a
a
moment,
moment.
no, like I don't know,
Some people
because I
give up. Some people
I
give
feel
up.
I feel like when you give up, you give up. You ain't gonna be
No,
here no
yeah.
more. That's giving up for me. But yeah, you do
You
have your
do give
moments
up.
where you
You know when
fall,
you give up? You know when you give up? When you're existing and not living. And I see people do it every fucking day.
and
That's
you
giving
and you
up.
settle
That's what
and
I'm
and you
saying.
settle.
You're
Yeah,
just existing.
You're just existing,
in
but
a
you're not
whole, you're
living.
literally existing. You're
Yeah.
just going through your life till it ends. You're not living. I want to live, and I'm gonna get to
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
But that's all about, like I said, perspective. I could see, I could easily take what I'm going through and be like, see, I'm not even supposed to be here. See what's happening to me.
Yeah.
This can continues to happen because this is not the life for me. I shouldn't be. I'm just a burden on people, or I'm just all of this. You all that is all about perspective. Because if I have a negative perspective, it's like, oh, I shouldn't be here. This is all wrong, whatever. If I have a positive perspective, I could be like, listen, I'm at rock bottom. There's only one way, and it's up.
Mm-hmm.
So anything I do from here on out is gonna build me up so I can be better. And
Yeah.
take the loss, take the lesson learned,
Mm-hmm.
and bitch, don't come back here.
No, I
You know what I
agree.
mean? Like now we know. And that's why I say, like, especially people that are so guarded, right? Because it's very easy. People go through shit and they get guarded. Simple shit. People will get their heart. I know people, me, I'm an example. I know people that I have friends that got their heart broken once, and that's it. They don't give no chances. They be like, nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna do that shit again. I I I get my heart broken almost every day. I allow it. But you know what? Because my heart breaks, it makes the other shit feel so much good when it is good. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's all about that risk. Like they be like, I'm not taking that risk again. But then you ain't gonna feel
Listen, and
that joy
sometimes,
either.
listen, and
Sometimes.
sometimes you don't even know when it just happens. Like
Hmm.
I could, like, listen, I'm on that boat where it's just like, nah, this not gonna happen no more. And sometimes it just happens, right? Things just happen. But I, I, I don't know. I agree with you. I feel like from what I've learned is like no matter how much a person gets hurt, right?
Hmm.
You can't stop living
That's what I
just
mean.
because of that.
One thing went wrong.
Hmm.
And I deal with it with my son. If anybody knows my son is a pain in the ass with this, right? And I'm trying to get him to grow out of this idea. My son is the type where he will have the perfect day. He'll get ice cream. I'll take him to the park. He went to the sprinklers. He did everything, right? But let's say the ice cream truck didn't have the ice cream that he wanted. Now it's like they didn't even have the ice cream I wanted. I'm done. This day, my whole world is over. And I'm like, how could you let one moment
Hmm.
in the day that went wrong make the whole day bad?
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I catch myself like, yo, I gotta think like that about life, right? I can't let this one moment. How many times have you looked back
Hmm.
and remembered the shittiest fucking time that you thought? Because you never know what's coming, right?
Hmm.
So like the last worst place that you were in, did you think you was gonna get out? Did you think you were gonna do better?
Mm.
No, right? You were like, this is it for me.
Yeah.
I'm weak. That's it. They ain't no coming back. This is fucked up. And then you just went on and things got better,
Hmm.
right? Once you stop
Yeah.
dwelling on it. And
Well,
then you think back
you
now
get
and you're
that
like,
light
holy
bulb. Well, you get
shit.
that light bulb, and that's what I told you. Like sometimes people just need that time to really heal, like to
Hmm.
really, really heal for themselves. You know what I mean? Not to do it for other people, not to do it like I told you, my year is coming to an end. There's gonna be a lot of different movements for me. I have like a lot of stuff going on that I have to take care of. So there's some things that I'm stepping down on for a little bit to take care of other things. But I gave myself a year to just live again
Yeah.
because it wasn't that I didn't want to. I was just not ready because I felt like I still had a lot of work to do.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I had friends, like, not, like a lot of people didn't even know I was around, but like the people that knew me and knew what I was going through, they'd be like, oh, you should go out. You don't have the kids and this and that. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to, you know. It's just because I chose to, right? But now you're right. Little by little, even going through the process, you start coming out of it. You start seeing things for what they are. You start understanding. You start noticing. You start realizing what you did or what that person did or why things ended up the way that they ended up. But um you can't stay stuck. You can't let one little moment, because you honestly don't even know. Again, I never thought that I would ever feel
Hmm.
something,
Yep.
and then something happened, right?
Yep. That's what I'm
And then you're
saying.
like, holy shit, wait,
You
I can
have
feel
those
this again.
moments, man.
Yeah.
And then
You
it's
know?
like, and then it's also not good to dwell on those moments either, right? Because I could tell you this, right? Like, I've been through so much fucked up shit that, like, sometimes I be talking to like friends that know me for a long time,
Oh.
and they'll be like, girl, remember when this happened? And I'll be like, oh
Yeah, I forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yo, that was
Oh
fucked
shit.
up, right?
Yeah.
You be laughing at yourself. Yo, that was mad
Yeah.
fucked up. I remember that.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, wow. And here I am. Right? You're
And
like,
here
and
you're
here
here I am.
I am.
Yeah, no. Just gotta you gotta keep moving forward to do good and want good for yourself and others, but
Hell
also know,
yeah.
but you also gotta know how to protect your own energy, and also, you know, not let people ride you either, right? I mean, in a bad way. Well, do I mean in a bad way? In a good way? What did Teddy write? I can't see.
He said bad times make you appreciate the few good people. No,
Mm, yeah,
fucking facts.
yeah.
Fucking facts. I'm gonna tell you that. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? We got serious. Maybe there's some fun topics.
Yeah. Let's talk about one more fun topic. I don't know. I guess. Let's see. Let's see. What was that topic? We forgot the book. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's talk about the VMA Awards. We gotta bring that up.
The VMAs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yo, what is everybody's beef with Bad Bunny? I never seen so many
Wait, there's
fucking
people
people.
with beef
Yeah,
now?
because he fucking kissed a guy on stage.
I
He
mean,
kissed a guy and a girl.
I
But
saw that.
everybody's like, oh my God. Like, let's be real. The man paints his nails. He does little shit that's a little bit out of sorts for a manly man to do. Let's be honest. And so the
I
fuck
don't
what?
I don't think, you know what? I never really saw him as a manly man. Like I
That's what
always
I'm
had
saying. He's not. He's always had
he always
tendency.
had
I don't want. I don't
tendencies
want to
like
be. I don't want to be biased, right? I'm not gonna say manly man because there's manly man that
yeah.
love some men. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna knock it,
Yes.
but he has. He said, "We y'all just had a waiting to exhale moment. I'm dead."
Oh, waiting
Um,
to
there's those times, right, that he showed us tendencies where we were like, maybe.
I know I was like that. And I was like that even before he blew up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cause
saying.
my ex like was playing his shit before anybody started making a big deal about him, and then people like, oh, what is that? Blah blah blah. And he's like, yo, this dude is gonna blow up. And sure enough, just a few years later, he's blown up, and now everybody's trying to play like his stuff. But for me, when I saw it, I was like, I knew it. It's like I knew it. But what's the beef though? I didn't really see the beef with
Nah,
that.
people talking shit. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he kissed a guy on stage. Like, so what? He kissed a girl too. Like,
And then
we ain't know he was bi or trisexual. Yo, facts.
trisexual.
I'm fucking
So I was gonna bring up Lizzo. Did
okay.
you see her speech? Did you see her
I
speech?
didn't. I didn't really watch
Okay.
the. I didn't watch
So
everything. I watched the ending. I'll be honest. I watched the
yeah.
ending.
So because they're trying to they're trying to be a big. She's a big girl, right? She's presenting us thick girls, us voluptuous, sexy ass women, right? And
Mhm.
somebody tried to knock her because she was big, and she was like, you know what? People are saying, why don't you respond? Why don't you respond? And she's like, I don't have to because I'm winning, right?
It's
So
facts though.
it's facts. Yo, she's talented, man. Like, let me tell you something. She's a musician. She sings amazing, but you want to knock her just because she looks a certain way? That shit always irritates me, right? And especially because you and I, we love music, right? And that was always something that me personally, especially growing up, in the 80s. Well, I'm an 80s baby, but growing up in the 90s, right, when stuff started really coming up with R&B and stuff, you always have a perspective of like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to look, or this is not going to happen. You know what I mean? And she's opened a lot of doors,
Hmm.
And there are a lot of thick women out there. And then half
Yo,
of these hoes now, the musicians that are out there can't even sing, and they're fake as hell. Fake asses, fake boobs, fake nose,
yo, and let me tell you
lips.
something that you know what bothers me about that now that we on that subject, because I want to talk about it real quick. You know what bothers me? I hate, and I said it before, I hate that, oh, they're pretty or they're beautiful for a big woman, or oh,
Yeah.
or and this is another issue that I have with that we need to stop doing. When celebrities lose weight, I don't want to hear the shit talk, right? Adele was big for a while.
Hmm.
She's one of them.
She was
She
big. She was
came
a
out
thick
big.
girl.
She came out big, right? She lost all this weight. Backlash, right? We see people and then it's like, and then people say, oh no, they gave in. No, maybe they wanted to be healthy. No,
Yeah.
maybe they're still themselves. Or like I give you example, who lost weight? What's the freaking Jonah Hill lost weight? Everybody fucking lost the shit. Oh, he's not gonna be funny anymore. Why? Because he's not fat. Like, bro, people
Yeah.
can't get healthy. Like, I don't like that
Exactly.
perspective.
Yeah.
Like, and then sometimes it's not even health. Maybe just they just don't feel good. Maybe they want to be better. They want to better themselves. Maybe they feel
Hmm.
like that's the better angle, right? I had, and that goes to show, like, it pissed me off. I forgot her name. I can't think of her name. She's like a British actress. She was on fucking what's the singing movie?
Singing. There's so many.
It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it.
Jennifer Hudson's another one. I'll just bring
No,
that one. No, I'm just
yes,
saying Jennifer
yes,
Hudson's another
Jennifer
one.
Hudson. There's men too. I can't even think of them right now. But I'm saying, what is it? This fuck, the girls, the Bellas. Remember the girls? Da, 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 da,
Oh yeah,
da, da,
Amy.
da, da.
Amy, Fat Amy.
Fat Amy, the girl that plays Fat
She's
Amy, right?
Australian.
She's Australian. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I said British. She's Australian, right?
Yeah.
It came out that she had said that she literally didn't lose weight. She lost weight now. She lost a ton of
Yeah.
weight. But she was talking about how she knew that she wouldn't be as famous as she is now if she wasn't fat to do comedy. And that shit
Is that
fucking
yeah,
killed
but you
me.
know what?
Cause she
It's
was like, oh yeah. She was like,
yeah.
now I lost all my weight because I made the money and I did the roles and I wouldn't have got those roles. I wouldn't have, because she wouldn't have played the moderate looking, because she's not ugly, but she wouldn't have got those roles because
The
they
fat
needed
comedy, the fat
Amy
comedy. Yeah,
shit.
the fat Amy.
And I'm like, yo,
But it's the same thing with Jonah Hill. You know
that's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
It's the
I'm
same
like,
thing.
nah, but I feel like he was big. And then he
No,
got
he
tired
was
of being
big.
bullied about being
Yeah,
big. And
he
he
was
was like, I'm
big.
gonna take care of myself. I could get
Yeah.
sexy too. I could be sexy and funny. Watch.
I could
Hold my
be I
beer.
could
Nah.
be just like I could be just like what's his name?
Yes, Rebel
Tatum.
Wilson. That's her name.
Yes, that one.
He said Rebel, what's her name? Skinny doesn't always equal healthy or sexy. That's true. And
No,
you
it's
talk about the white
true.
girl from Pitch
It's
Perfect. That's the name of the
yes,
movie.
yes.
Yes, yes,
And I should
yes,
know
yes, yes,
better
yes, yes,
because
yes, yes.
Bella and I actually love
I
that
love that
movie.
movie. I'm not gonna lie. I love that
We had
fucking
the whole
movie.
soundtrack. But it, yeah. I saw the sun.
And it opened up my eyes.
We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready for tonight. Tonight's the big night. We gotta say happy birthday to our homegirl Shug.
Yo,
You're so funny. It's Shug's
this
birthday.
time maybe
I'll
I'll
be
be
bulletproof.
bulletproof. Yo,
How about
I love
when
those.
she goes la 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 la?
Oh yes,
I was like one of my
that's what
best
I'm
scenes.
saying. I was like, yes. He said he never saw it. I'm dead. You got homework for us. You're gonna go and watch Pitch Perfect.
But yet he almost named it. He named him.
Yeah, he said Rebel. What's her name?
What a her was.
You
But
need to watch
no,
it.
but that's true. I hate the fact that
I don't like that stigma
that
around that shit too.
concept.
And you know what? You know what?
And
I'm mad about it.
I've gotten, I get compliments of how I look, right?
Yeah.
And then, sometimes I'll say whatever I say, but they're like, oh no, but you different. You that different type of thickness. Or you that, you know what I mean? But it's like, okay.
You be looking at them like,
Yeah. Like, yeah.
no, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest too. Like, right? Because it's all about honesty here, right?
But you were really skinny.
That's what I'm saying. So
You
I'm gonna
were
tell
really
you.
skinny.
So I'm gonna tell
I saw a
you.
picture of
Well,
this
I
chick.
looked really skinny, but anybody that knew me, I was still kind of thick. Like I was never skinny. I was never skinny. I looked skinny compared to now. But even back then, like my thighs were huge. Like I was thick. I was never skinny. No matter what I did, I
Yeah.
still had some fat in my face. I still had some fat in my arms. I still had them big ass fucking that my thighs never went
I
anywhere.
don't know what she's talking about.
No,
I didn't see those pictures.
I'm telling you, I had no ass, but I was all thighs. Telling you right now.
Yeah.
I remember. And I could tell you it's fucking sickening because I'm gonna tell you guys this, right? When I went through a lot of shit when I was 17. Like a lot of fucked up shit. My
Mm.
parents got a divorce. And then I became, I turned 18 and then I was kind of on my own, kind of not. Went through a whole bunch of shit, went through bad breakups, all the shit. I put on a lot of weight when I was 17, right? And I gained, like, my face was fat. I started gaining really weight, like a lot of weight. I was still doing music. Music was still a humongous dream. Not that it's not a dream now, but I was 18. I didn't have a kid. I didn't have to worry about bills like in my
Mhm.
head. You know what I mean? Like life wasn't thrown at me yet. It
Mhm.
was, but not. I still had time and
Mhm.
so I was very big on music, right? And I used to do shows and I used to want to do things and I used to meet up with people to hop on tracks and try to do music videos, all the shit. I was so self-conscious because I put on so much fucking weight.
Mm.
And it was like when I moved back from Florida and I was doing my own thing, I lost so much fucking weight to where I was like almost crackhead skinny. And it was literally
Oh, those are the
because
ones that I
that's
saw.
that's the ones that you saw. I fucking mutilated myself because I was like, I'm never gonna make it in music
If
if
I
I'm a
don't look,
big girl, if I
yeah,
don't look the
yeah,
part.
yeah,
And then it's like, because let's be honest, that was about 2009, 2010.
exactly.
That was right when Adele first came out, and they were still giving her shit about being a bigger
A big
woman.
girl, and no
And
matter like
it was a big thing. It was like, oh my God, she got famous and she's big. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So it was
yeah.
like I was
And
very
even though,
self-conscious.
in our community, right,
Mhm.
growing up with like Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, Jill Scott. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna name them because those three women are big names.
But you know why? Because those women.
Is actually in our right
No. In our,
in
I get
our
what you're saying,
community.
but those were homegirls.
Exactly. Exactly. So
I didn't want to be the homegirl.
exactly.
I
So
wanted
like
to be
you
the.
see, even for me, like that's why it was so hard because listen, I've been in the studio plenty of times working on things, then had to, like you said, life happens, you kind of stop things. But
Mhm.
like I'm thick now. I did get big. I got bigger a couple years ago and I've been working on losing the weight and right now the issue, I've gained some weight. So I've been up and down, right?
Girl, me
But
too.
I saw a picture of like when I was younger, like I've always had thick legs, but my abdominal area was very nice. You know what I mean? I just baggy clothes, it was different. And then I was more of a
Bro,
tomboy, so nobody really
bro,
saw me.
you ain't
But I
telling me
saw a
that.
picture and I was just like, damn. I'm like, I look
I
perfectly
want to.
fine.
I want to be.
I'm
I
like,
want to be as fat as I thought I was back then.
exactly. 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 But you know what? But you learn how to just like love yourself, love your body, and just keep pushing and listen.
Yeah, cause it's fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that whole shit is fucked up.
Listen,
Cause
and
I was like that.
it's
I used to beat myself up, and even I'm not even joking. Even in the beginning of like when I try to get back into music, because I had a situation happen to me that knocked me off. Like I was just like
mm,
I had an issue where like I trusted somebody and I thought I was gonna get somewhere, and then they kind of gave me that, "What are you gonna do
mm,
for me?
mhm.
What are you willing to do? Or like sell your soul type shit." Not on that level, but and and it broke me because I was like, is this what the music business is? Is
Yeah,
this what I gotta do to
yeah.
make it? Like I can't just be talented. Like I can't just like
Exactly. It
you can't
makes you
just take my work
it
and
makes
be
you
like, you know what, you
realize,
deserve. Yeah,
yeah.
that shit fucking bumped me so far. Like I was like, I'm done. I washed my hands. I'm done. I don't like
Yeah.
I don't want this anymore. Or like I still want it, but I don't want it as bad as I used to because that shit knocked me down. So
Mhm.
then I started gaining weight again, and I was like, damn, like if I do make it, like I'm not looking the way that I want to look. I'm not feeling the way I want to feel. And then it's like, and then I thought about it and I was like, I need to stop. Like, my music speaks for itself. Why the fuck do I care about how I look like? Because that shit
Exactly.
comes and goes too. We
Exactly.
see artists go through that
Mhm.
too. We be seeing artists going through that fluctuation in weight and the way they look and the way they feel. And I could tell you now, even the artists that came out back in the day, I think I actually seen a video of Christina Aguilera put up a fucking video, and she was like,
She
I'm
loved
just
that
a
she got thick.
teenage
Yeah.
dirtbag.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
she
but
was making fun of how she looked
yeah.
back then.
Yeah, because she actually hated being skinny.
Yeah,
She hated it. She liked it when she got thick.
yeah,
And she does have Hispanic blood in her. So,
that's what
the
I'm
thickums
saying.
is gonna come out somewhere. But yeah, man, it's just like you said, your music, our talent speaks for itself, and that's why I give it up to Lizzo, and I'm happy she won.
Yeah.
And big ups, like she's making moves for us big girls. Lizzo, if you see this, if you hearing this, we love you.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna head out early
Yeah, we
today. We
gotta
started
go.
late, but we gotta go. It's one of our friends, Sugar. She's actually been here on a show before.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna show up for her birthday. And so happy birthday to Shug.
Happy
If you
birthday.
tuned in, we'll see you shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. We hope to see you next week on Girls Gone Wine. Fortunately, Vicky was sick this week. Hopefully she's feeling better
Yes.
for next week. Hopefully we have our guest ready to come through. I
Yes.
don't know. She
Yes. I
gonna be
think
at Shug's
she's going.
get
She.
together
Yep.
too.
Yep.
I'm gonna go press her.
We gonna do it.
And now we got some things coming again. Just life happens, so please have patience with us. If you have any questions or concerns, hit us up. We on
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
The tick and the talk.
TikTok. You don't stop. Nah.
Good
But
night
good night,
from your
guys.
girls, Ali
Ellie
and
and
C.
C.
See ya.
See you guys.
Bum, bum.